It's happening, man. It is happening. There we go. Let's try again. That was just my warm up. Hey, Eleanor. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. So, as I was saying, um, if this year you were a bit like, okay, so it's been COVID, it's been lockdown, it's been lifted, and now I've got all these weddings to catch up with, these 40th birthdays, these 30th birthdays, all of these kinds of things. Summer, you're like, finally, I can go on holiday. And like life has kind of returned back to normal. But because of that time we've had off, we've been a bit like lax at the gym. We haven't really been meal prepping. We've just been a bit like, as long as I can sit in my pajamas all day, I'm good. But that has meant that when we do these social occasions, we're a bit like, oh my God, I hope no one sees me. I hope I don't see my ex from 2 years ago. I hope I don't see Karen from accounting because that bitch, like, she's skinny and I'm not. It maybe you've been avoiding the camera, your confidence has gone to shit. So if that was you, you really, really, really need to join onto our 6-week challenge, which is closing soon. The applications are closing soon. We've got quite a few people that have signed up already. We've got a few spaces left. And this is just going to completely change your life. It's going to help you lose weight, improve your confidence. It's going to help you love your body, get strong, get fit, get healthy, and have a 2023 when you are confident and actually bloody believe in yourself for a change, rather than hiding away, worrying about what other people are thinking, and just avoiding social situations in general. Especially, I think, like now Christmas parties are back on. I think this is probably the first year of work Christmas parties again.
Yeah, I think so. Everything just seems so long ago.
Yeah, and people are a bit like, oh, I hope I don't bump into people. Oh my God, I haven't seen them. I've been in the office at the same time as them. I hope they don't see me, because last time they saw me, I did not look like this. So next year, we want the same kind of thing. We want you to say, I hope they do see me, because last year I didn't look like this. So we want you to be massively ahead in happiness, confidence, fitness, health, whatever you want. That's the goal for the 6-week challenge. So 6-week challenge, sign up ends soon. It's 6 weeks, obviously. It's called A Confident Me in 2023. And it is, you get everything, don't you? So you get the access to the app, you get your own profile on there, you get written nutrition programs for you, written workout programs for you with videos, you get one-to-one support, you get check-ins, you get basically everything you need to kickstart 2023 as you need it.
In your pocket.
In your pocket. So I think that's everything when it comes to that. 3 spaces left. Sign up ASAP. DM me, drop me a DM saying confident, and I'll send you some details over and we can go from there. Anyway.
That was a good intro.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Today, we're going to talk about how to lose weight while saving money and saving time. One of the biggest things, or two of the biggest things people say to us is, I need to lose weight, but there's always a but. And I was saying this to someone yesterday, I'm just going off on tangent here, but anytime you say but, it disregards everything you said before it. You're like, I'm trying, but, which means you're not really trying. Or if your partner says something like, I did do the dishwasher, and you're like, yeah, you did do the dishwasher, but you did it wrong. That's disregarding the fact that they did the dishwasher, okay? So we try not to use the word but this is, but there we go. This is what people say to us. They say, Faye, I feel disgusting. I hate my belly. I hate the way I look. I haven't got confidence to wear what I want. I'm just avoiding pictures. I just really need to do something about it. And I say, okay, what are you going to do about it? Like, I really want to, but I haven't got the money for food. I haven't got the time to meal prep. I haven't got the time to go to the gym. I haven't got this. I haven't got that. But. But there's no reason for that, because we're going to show you exactly what to do today in order to help you get there, saving time and money. Two of the biggest objections to losing weight, isn't it?
I think it is. And if you could say that, I think people should definitely be all in on it. I think it's when we say the word, everyone just goes, I know that, and that doesn't work. Like, everyone's perception of things is obviously different, but most people's perception of this is quite common. And it's just the easiest fixes that will just make your life easier, to save your money, to save on time, because obviously money you can technically get back in a way, but you don't want to like lose big bucks off it. Time you can't get back. You can't get time back if you haven't spent it with your kids, if you haven't spent it on yourself. So yeah, like two big things: kids and self-care and family time are big. And if we're spending time doing stuff that is just a waste. Obviously not going to end very well, and you're just going to be unconfident by the end of it.
Yeah, I spoke to someone the other day, and she said that she had tried like diet pills, shakes, Weight Watchers, Herbalife, detoxes, and she tried all these things. Now she's thinking about getting a gastric band. So she has spent thousands of pounds so far, 100 here, 50 a month here, 30 a month there, this, that, and years of her time. And she's at a point now where she's like, I need to go and get surgery done, because she's wasted this time. She can't get that time back. And that's thousands of pounds she's not going to get back, and has nothing to show for it either. So like when you go to university, for example, you spend a ton of money, you spend a ton of time, and then at the end, hopefully you get a degree, which then helps you hopefully get a job.
So you're investing, basically. That's like the two differences. People like, they'll spend money to lose weight instead of like investing it.
Yeah.
You're not really investing it when it's like a 5-day detox, because once that detox is finished, unless you're going to live off like those shakes for the rest of your life, then that's not an investment. That's just like you spent the money and wasted it.
Yeah. And I don't know if Cam doesn't read my post, but I don't know if you read my post the other day. It's basically saying like, you kind of get what you pay for. Like you can buy like a £30 or £20 like membership for something, and then it'll just be shit. So the quality is what you spend, I think, or what you invest.
Yeah, it's just, I was trying to think of things like that earlier, and the same with your car. If you spend like 10 quid on your car for like to get your MOT through it, you just can't expect like a very good long-term outcome from it.
Like duct taped it together.
Yeah, you're just going to get your car back, and it'll probably last a week and it'll break down again, or it might make it to the next MOT, but you're probably going to have to pay double or triple, which is what people do with diets. They'll pay less now. It might work in the short term, and then they'll gain that weight back. And whenever people gain weight that back, it's usually that and more. So you've started in the same place with less money, wasted time, and you weigh more.
Okay, so let's not waste any more time. Let's give them for free.
I feel like that's what we've been doing.
It is. But we've got a hard close at 7:30 because we've got our goal setting with our clients.
That's it. So what we are talking about, what can save you money, is meal prepping. And I don't mean that you need 50 Tupperware boxes on your kitchen like a professional bodybuilder or bikini competitor. This is people's misconception. If someone says meal prep, they're like, oh, fuck that, I'm not meal prepping for 10 hours.
Yeah.
We're not saying that. We just want you to plan ahead.
And they think it's boring. That's the problem, is they don't know how to meal prep excitingly.
I don't know. Say people are, not even this. I don't know if people spend 5 hours a week cooking, because you've got your dinner. Maybe it takes an hour to get everything ready. You're pottering around in between doing nothing, wasting time sometimes. If it's me, if you're fair, you're probably doing something else like important. But what we want to find out is meal prepping could be you just making a turkey chili or a chili with 4 servings instead of 2, and now you've got 4 meals, so that's an extra 2 days for your dinner that you can stay on track. And we know if we can keep you on track just one more day, that's it, just one more day, you're probably going to be getting better results, better motivation, and you stay consistent and you start to enjoy the journey. So you just got to make sure we say meal prep, but this does not mean Tupperware for 50 meals of
plain
exactly
100
grams of chicken and a jasmine rice, because it's going to put you in a calorie deficit. But we do need to learn how to prep and use your time efficiently to get the best bang for your buck, because let's be honest, no one has time. Everyone's busy, but you're willing to maybe spend 5 hours cooking random shit that may be good and may not be good day to day, or within 1 to 2 hours on a Sunday. You could prep for free 3 days ahead. You've just got to like obviously plan it and just know how to do it. So yeah, that's like the main thing. That's not the what, and then the main thing for the why is,
sorry, how many days in advance do you reckon people can?
So generally meal prepping counts as like anywhere from like 2 to 7 days in advance. Like meal prepping's not a whole week, it's whatever you can fit to your schedule.
But you can do it, definitely. So
you could
say you had like a full Sunday off, you could plan to cook for 5 hours. Say you wanted 5 hours, I'm going to cook with my partner or my kids or something. You could do a chili, a bolognese, some sort of like Mexican chicken, some sort of, I don't know, different minced beef or something like that. Freeze them, guys. Once you cook them, freeze them. And then when you need to eat them, pull them out, microwave them. So what I'm saying is you don't have to have the same thing every single day. So you don't have to just do chicken and then be like, oh, fucking got chicken again. Great. You can alternate them so you get a little bit more excitement, a little bit more joy out of it.
Yeah, and that just goes into like our tips for us. We're trying to think of like different tips. So one of the main things, these 2 things, I think, just put it together. So we'll just go for it. So two main tips, or 1 and 2 is pretty much the same, is choose easy recipes and choose versatile ingredients. So versatile ingredients means pick something you can use multiple times. Don't just pick something you could only have it in one meal, then it can't go anywhere else. So like versatile ingredients is obviously most kinds of meats, mince, chicken, lamb, turkey, all that type of stuff, because then obviously you could chuck it into soups, wraps, bolognese, lasagnas if you're making it, veg, like there's so many options you can do. So if you had chicken and mince, cook them up, and then you can alternate between, like you're gonna have a beef, like a chicken burger, then a beef wrap, and then chicken fajitas, and then a beef burger. Like it's chicken all the same thing, and you can cook them in just one big clump. And you can even change up the herbs and spices so they taste differently. So say you just have chicken mince, you could be like, all right, I'm having like a Mexican style on Monday, I'm going to have like an Italian style on Tuesday, Wednesday I'm going to have like, I don't know, Thai. So that's like another thing, is just like theming your days, as simple as it is, like that old age thing of having your plan on your fridge. Mondays taco days, Wednesdays lasagna days. Forget your kids' drawings, just put your meal plan on top of it. Just put that on top, and that'll keep you on track. And your kids' drawings are crap anyway, guys. Bit harsh. So other ways, there's like choosing easy recipes. So again, they all fit into the same thing. So like breakfast, we've got overnight oats. Again, you can make overnight oats in different ways. So it's not just one way. And you can have that for like multiple mornings. Like different you can either get 5 jars, 5 Tupperwares, chuck it all through that, or just like whatever you can fit it in. You got breakfast wraps we can make and we can freeze. Like your smoothie ingredients, you don't have to obviously smoothie them up then, but you can just chuck them all into like a jar. What about lunch and dinner? I guess we've kind of spoken about those. Stir fries, chilies, salads, like anything like meat and veg, soups, stews. Pretty much. I was going to say something and I've forgotten what the word is. I say, if you're Welsh, I say, guys, if you're Welsh. Lamb stew? No, like a stew. But what do we call it? I can't even remember. I'm having a right brain fart. What's it called? Guys, help. Help me. If you're Welsh. Anyway. Oh, God. Cawl. Cawl. You have cawl. Yeah, if you're from Wales, you have cawl. So, yes, you can have cawl. I think that's it. So, put everything in. The reason Tupperware is good is because it's literally like boxed up in the right sizes. Yeah, thank you, Eleanor Cowell. Boxed up in the right sizes, and then you can put them in the freezer. Done. Eleanor, yeah, she's the English one. She's like, Cowell. She told me. And then you just pull them out one by one. And, if your partner's meal prepping at the same time and you're worried about sizes, just make sure you do like 2/3, or, do split what you've got up into thirds. Give 2/3 to them and then 1/3 to you, and break it up like that. That's the easiest thing to do. If it's even easier, like if me and Cam are meal prepping together, we'll have our Tupperware boxes out, whatever kind of box you want, make a pretty one. But then Cam will just have an extra snack. So I won't have a snack and he will, and that will give him the extra calories that he needs. And that's it. And it's remembering, like, obviously you can cook meals and keep them in the fridge. The freezer. And then the next thing is to freeze them. So most things, so from what I learned, if something's like, what do we call it? Like if it has lots of water in it, it doesn't freeze well, apparently. But anything that's not like water heavy, so obviously like freezing like tomatoes, cucumbers, and all that have already been chopped up, don't last as long as we think. But anything else generally will last like 2 to 3 months in a freezer quite easily. So just remembering like the time frames. Just get a pretty notebook, get a pretty pen. Hey guys, look at my pen. Look how pretty that is. Oh my God. And create a meal plan out, draw it into some boxes, write it in, ask your partner to contribute some ideas, things that they want as well, I guess. Just get it done. I want to see some meal prep. It's going to save you time and money, and it's good for the environment because you're not going to throw out food because you're going to have it. So, we always buy food and they're like, oh yeah, that like wilted salad in the fridge. It's like, oh, that kind of thing. Or you find like mold on your mushrooms or whatever. It doesn't happen. So you don't have to throw out, so you're saving the environment as well. Time, money, and the environment. Think of the ogres. Yeah, that's it. And it's just, meal prepper doesn't have to be 50 containers. It can just be one meal extra. Just think like, what do you cook? Like cook a lot, and what does have like a high protein, and what can you control portion wise, and just make 2-3 extra servings. Like there's loads of high protein recipe videos that shows you exactly how to make it on Instagram. Just look on them and you can see all of them are literally 3 to 5 servings. And just cook them in mass. That's pretty good.
Cool. All right, we're going to have a chat with our amazing clients, which I'm really excited about. So if you're a client, see you in a sec. And if you're not, why not? Goodbye.